How do you improve muscle recovery? Now, typically for beginners and intermediate, there's a lot of confusion on the best ways to improve their muscle recovery. One of the key things that we have to recognize is that when we work out, we are actually damaging our muscle tissue. So when we work out, we are actually placing stress on our body. And this is going to be at a detriment of you and your nutrition, your sleep, the things that you put in your body as well. That will actually either hinder your muscle recovery or actually promote better, faster ways to improve it. I get it, on the first initial workout that you may do, you will have DOMS or soreness for a very long time, maybe 2, 3, 4 days. That, based on the consistency of the routine that you have, will start to go less and less and actually will not be there most likely at all as you continue through your program. So ways to improve your muscle recovery is going to be one, through nutrition, which is one of the key things. Now, eating high protein meals, base meals, is one of the key foundations, not only to help in general health, but to improve your muscle recovery, because you're basically repairing your muscles. And what I want to stress on the high protein meals is chicken, beef, tofu. You can look for legumes, lentils, all these things. Sometimes they have high carbs, so just be aware of that as well. But high carbs, a little bit less protein. Fishes, all these good things. If you do not know what is the right protein, head to the Vault and it should have a list of proteins that you can do, or even ask me directly, not a problem. So moving on to the how to also improve your muscle recovery. We want to be looking at the sleep quality, and that's one of the, it's so debatable which one's top. Some days my mind would say sleep is most important, some days I would say nutrition. And that's where I say both actually counteract each other. If I have poor nutrition, it could hinder the quality of my sleep. Or if I'm not getting good amounts of sleep, it can hinder the types of food that I choose to eat, because I'm actually fatigued, tired, and I want sugary things if I'm not getting enough sleep. So with that being said, I don't want to be saying how much sleep should you be getting, because everybody's individual needs are different. People's lifestyles, jobs, careers, families, all these things. It's always important to recognize how you can improve those areas and work with myself to slowly look at ways to maybe looking at sleep, maybe looking to increase an extra 30 minutes of sleep throughout the day. In terms of nutrition, I don't expect this big foray of massive drastic changes on your nutrition, but maybe looking at ways that you can increase your protein throughout the day. An example be, if you're doing a session with myself, we can have a protein shake after the workout, which then helps promote sort of that recovery straight away. Or even another tip would be where you are going to a healthy restaurant where they can serve you high protein based meals. So sleep, nutrition are the two main things. Other little things that can play a part is your daily movement. Now, it's nothing worse than doing a workout and then the rest of the day in the week you just sit there and do nothing. The body, for me, is designed to move, and if you're able to make it move, then it's going to be more susceptible to feel that this is the lifestyle that it likes to be leading, if that makes sense. So I don't want to touch on too much or too scientific about how to improve your muscle recovery, but sleep and nutrition are the two fundamental ones that I would look at, and your consistency behind that of your training. Another thing finally to highlight is the difference between muscle soreness and muscle pain. That often gets misconstrued of what is which. So muscle pain is something where if I get a knife and I stab you, for instance, the pain is real. That is pain. That's something that even if you have that pain and you go into the next session, it's something you want to address to myself or to yourself, that you cannot train that muscle. Muscle soreness, however, this will be a good indication that if it's extreme soreness, it may be that the workout that you did was too extreme, that we may have to lower it down a little bit so that you still are able to do that workout going forward, but it ain't at that same intensity that made that crazy soreness. And then what that also does is helps promote your body getting used to that workout, and it builds up your capacity to be able to mentally want to do that workout and also physically want to do that workout. Hopefully that touched on a few things on muscle soreness. If you have any questions, as always, please reach out to me and have a great day.